Hello, friends, and welcome to Joe Danger Plays Pathfinder Kingmaker. Before I started this episode, I wanted to, real quick, they just released a patch, so I'm recording this on the 16th. I think it goes live on the 18th? Sounds about right. I browsed through the patch notes. I try not to give myself any spoilers when I do, of course, but I just wanted to share one thing that the devs shared, because I think it's great. So blah blah blah, fixes, and then they write, "Finally, there is one more thing we at Owlcat wanted to talk to you about. Unfortunately, there's a downside to the speed with which we solve newly found issues. To be completely honest, it doesn't leave us enough time to test all the game thoroughly after each fix. It takes a whole week at a minimum to test every aspect of our complex game, so delivering 2 to 3 hotfixes each week leaves our team only enough time to check fixes locally. Still, we know this is no excuse for issues that persist in the game, as well as those that are added with some of the hotfixes. Every bug report we receive literally tears us apart, probably not literally, sorry, editorial right there, literally tears us apart with the feeling of guilt for not finding and solving the issue before the game went live. As such, we want to be open with all you Pathfinders so that you understand our philosophy and our current pipeline. Right now, we feel it's more important to keep fixing critical issues as quickly as possible, rather than to stop releasing hotfixes for about 2 weeks and focus on a big patch. Once we are sure all major problems have been addressed, we will get back to a more stable, patch-oriented development approach. Thank you for your patience and your support. That is what keeps us alive and kicking." I wanted to share that because I have said a couple critical things about this game, but you know what? I want to make sure that credit where credit is due, and I think that is a sign of a great developer. And honestly, it's not even about their little philosophical bit, right? I think that it's a lot more just that they decided to say, hey, fans, this is where we're... And it was written in a way that wasn't... it didn't sound like it was written by PR. It sounded like it was written by somebody who, gave a shit, frankly. You could kind of hear the team behind it, the team telling you exactly where they were at and what they wanted to do and where they wanted to be. I think that's cool. So anyway, we're back. We've got our team. It looks like nobody's fatigued or anything like that. We just did our little storybook mission here at the waterlogged lowland. Excuse me. We found the wrecked swamp kingdom, and we looted a couple random bits and bobs. Nothing terribly exciting happened there, however, and we are still passing time as far as I can tell. We are just waiting until the fog lifts, and so the only other location that we have seen anyway is the old Sycamore over here, so that is where we go right now. I don't need a perfect... I would be shocked if a game this large, showed up perfect on my doorstep, right? As I said at one of the very first episodes, I don't know if it was episode 0 or episode 1, so maybe you didn't catch it, but my favorite game... PC game, right? And the game that got me into, well, not the game that got me into, but okay, let's stop qualifying. My favorite game is Fallout 2. And if you play that unpatched, Greetings. It's garbage. You have to go download the community patch. They fixed so many of the issues. That thing crashed all the friggin' time. You get in a car, the car would wind up halfway across the world. Only the trunk shows up sometimes. Sometimes you don't get a trunk. Like it's okay, right? I think the candor that the devs decided to show in talking to their fans and even their detractors, quite frankly, says a lot. So Owlcat, cheers to you. Now, anyway, where are we? Keston Garess, the former captain of Jamande Eldori's personal guards, nods to you as though you'd seen each other in Restov only yesterday. He limps noticeably, and his clothes are stained with blood. He looks every bit as grim and focused as when you first met. Oh, he was at the palace. Yeah, he was the guy that told us to go run through the fire. But this time you also sense a hint of excitement in his eyes. Ooh, we might have gone to the right place, I think.
I have urgent news from Restov. The investigation that I have conducted at Lady Jamande's orders have proved your innocence. Tartuccio was and still is the Pataxian spy.
Durr.
That dreadful night, it was him who had opened the gate and let the assassins in. It appears that he had planned to gain the barony and Eldori's support, only to later place these lands under the command of his true patron. King Iravetti is no stranger to intrigue, and likes to use others to do his dirty work. Anyway, Lady Jamande sends her apologies.
I will have to talk with my companions before I decide whether or not I will accept those apologies. You were kind of a dick.
Lady Jamande ordered me to capture Tartuccio. We were following his trail when that damned mist fell. First, we entirely lost our way, and then stumbled right into a bandit ambush.
Yeah, I've been
Alas,
there.
nearly all my people were wounded and can go no further. And so I am here asking for your aid. I'll point out on the map where Tartuccio is supposed to be. Bring that scum to Oleg's trading post, dead or alive.
Now we're talking.
Restov will not forget this favor.
Pine Patch revealed. How did Tartuccio manage to fool you? Well, he's an idiot, obviously. What can Pitaxian spies hope to find in the stolen lands? Garrus is the name of a noble house in Brevoy. Brevi? Is it not? You're a nobleman? Yeah, we'll start there. That seems interesting.
Used to be. It's only a name now, nothing more. The House Garess are a noble family in Brevoy. They own several mines in the Galushkin Mountains. My father Evan is cousin to Lord Howland Garess, but he's my father no longer. In any case, I brought shame upon my name and was punished accordingly. The family disowned me. I fled to Restov and took up the life of a simple mercenary, until I received an assignment here in the Stolen Lands.
Yeah, tell me more about yourself, and then I'll pump you for information.
Well then, ask away. House Garess owns a number of valleys and gorges in the Galushkin Mountains. The landscape makes these places easily defensible, and they're rich in ores and everything else the depths of the earth have to offer. It is a place of rare beauty. When I moved to Restov, I couldn't get used to it for a long time. There was nothing but sky between the roofs. No mountain peaks anywhere in sight.
Tell me of House Garess.
It is an old and renowned family, one of the most influential in Brevoy. A long time ago, the Garess house entered a pact with the dwarven clan of Golka. This proved to be of great benefit to both parties, and they've supplied the ore for our forges ever since. Lord Howland even took the son of the dwarven leader as his ward. Who would have known where this would lead? The same winter that Brevoy lost the Rogarvia dynasty, Howland's only natural son, Bren, went missing in the mountains. Thus, Toval Golka, the Lord's dwarven ward, became heir to House Garess. The lad has it tough, though. Too many believed Howland should have chosen someone of his own blood to be the heir. I would imagine my own father had similar plans for me, but we all know how that went.
Literally, we don't all know that. Let's finish the conversation some other time, apparently.
As you wish.
Alright, and tell me about why you were exiled. It seems relevant.
Fair enough. For a Garess, the prosperity of the house and the honor of the name stands above all else, and I was betrothed to a widow from another noble house. This union was of great importance to the family. However, 3 months before the wedding, I met a commoner girl, gentle and pure, and we fell in love. I would have rather died than leave my Tanya, so I decided to break off the engagement with my noble bride. I could never have expected what would follow.
I'm sure this ends fine.
My father was furious. I'd set a pointless love affair above the interests of the house. He expelled me from the family and ordered to leave our lands under threat of death. And Tanya... her mother was seriously ill, and she stayed behind to care for her rather than follow me into exile. Thus, I was on my own, disgraced, without a name, and without love.
I don't want to, comment too much on the, the story, but I gotta say, dude decided to betray not only his family, but kind of his, whole lands for love, and I'm not judging that. I'm just saying, she was like, sorry, I gotta take care of my mom. I'd be like, bro, did you hear what I just, denounced? I'd be a little butthurt, personally.
Don't imagine that I ask for pity. Everyone gets what they deserve.
Hey, well, I don't see an evil option, but chaotic good. I'd say you deserved a better fate, Keston. True love should not be punished. Fair, yeah. I mean, I don't even think the punishment is important. Lawful, neutral. I hope you regret the things you've done. Duty should stand above emotion. Neutral. Leave the past in the past and think of it no more. Kind of all about that one. Chaotic, neutral. Well, was the girl at least worth it? Well, obviously not, because she's gone. Right? Do I want... I don't know that duty should stand above emotion. I mean, I am evil, after all. We'll just go with leave the past in the past and think of it no more.
It's no simple task. It's not only the love of a woman and a family that I've lost. I had a place in life, a purpose. Once such things are lost, they're hard to find again.
And couldn't you just have, like, picked up her mom, you know, and brought them all out? I really feel like he kind of mucked this whole thing up. Anyway, I don't even have to ask how Tartuccio managed to fool him. He is a fool.
That sly bastard has caused us no little trouble, that's for sure.
Yeah.
When he showed up in Restov and announced he was going to join the expedition, nobody suspected a thing. Yes, a gnome, yes, a sorcerer, but so what? Even after that terrible night, some of my people were willing to bet money on you being the spy.
Well, that's hurtful.
His overconfidence was his downfall. Tartuccio's henchmen, it seems, imagined they could safely meet with Pataxian spies in the town's seedy underbelly. But Restov is the ancestral home of the Eldori, and Lady Jamandi is respected not only by the aristocracy and the common folk, but also by those on the other side of the law. We received a message from the slums. A good friend, who wished to remain anonymous, suggested the Sword Lords take a closer look at a certain guest from Patax. Jamande immediately sent for me and ordered me to capture the spy, all very quietly, of course. He told us everything, and not only about Tartuccio. I doubt that Iravetti was pleased to hear of his agent's failure.
Well, alright. Why did they even come here?
Pataxian spies are much like magpies. They'll grab anything that catches their eye. Information, treasure, artifacts. This time King Iravetti had a chance to seize the entire Stolen Lands region, and at the Eldori's expense. I'll give you some advice for the future. Be wary of the Pataxian king. He's truly a snake of a man.
Noted. For some reason, probably 85% of the time, I always forget that magpies are birds, crows, I believe, and they grab the shiny things to build their nest. I don't know why that always escapes me, and I also don't know why I actually remembered it this time, but alright. Peace. Is that... Get it! Get it! Get it! Yeah! What's up, elk? Number 2. Completely unnecessary to start messing with elk. They were innocent. Watch me skin their frickin' elk faces. Alright, hopefully I have an elk recipe. Anyway, that was an unnecessary bloodshed if I've ever seen one. I hope I wasn't poaching. Oh god, no, no, no. Damn it. Okay, giant frogs I actually don't care for. I'm going to say that giant frogs are enough for me to make Estelle cast Bless. Why does it say that you're not doing that? It says that you have 4 of them. Please cast Bless? Why can't you cast Bless? This frickin' game. Cast Bless? Nope. Stay there. Are you not casting it because... What are you doing? Fine, pull your bow out then. Don't run. Just pull your bow out. Octavia's shooting, Regnagar, Amiri, everybody's shooting, even Tristian. Estelle? Okay, I need to figure this out. Wisdom damage, is that why? It's another permanent damage. By resting, you have the strength damage. That's interesting. Maybe my wisdom is so low that I can't actually remember any spells. Or I can't cast any spells, but I don't use wisdom for my spells, as I remember. Hey, oh, stop exploding them. They're so much harder to skin that way, please. Okay, so the Bless didn't come out. That's alright. It's fine. What is this? It's shiny. Agate earring. Merchant would pay well. Silver buckle, merchant, and gold. The merchant would pay well for our gold. Give us maybe up to 1 gold per gold. Alright, looks like we got a swampy river.
An ambush, eh?
Alright, let's see if we can do this just slightly more intelligently. So far it looks like the answer is no. Alright, we're gonna switch this around. We definitely want Miri to flank. We want you there. We want you in front because you need to be the tank. Tristian, you should be there, and then you should be there. So we've got the tank, the DPS, we got the healer, and then we got 2 rangy McGrangersons. See that? That looks great.
I know the way.
Thylacine. I wish there was a way to like look at them and see what they were about. Let's quick save real quick. Can you cast this? You can't. This spell or ability can be used in automatic. Nope, that doesn't tell me. Tristian, you got it though, right? Give us a blessy bless. Nope. Can I? Yeah, we'll do this. Bonded holy symbol. To let us cast bless. Perfect. Kill. Everybody. Kill.
Do not falter! To victory!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, there's a lot of dudes over here. I don't know if this was a good idea to start messing with all these random wild animals. It was probably a really bad idea, now that I'm looking at it. Hey, let's see. Regnigar. There. Valerie.
Onwards!
There. Amiri.
Tear them apart!
And
You
Tristian.
forced my hand.
What? We are wrecking them
I'll
so
try to
hard,
make
though.
this swift.
I wish I had some sort of, like, reference to be like, oh, well, that's because they're level 1 thylacines. That's not how it works. Absolutely nothing on them. You can only skin 1. It's fine. How's our map looking? The old Sycamore is huge. Wait, what? Oh, I thought there would be a way to see the main... While we fought the bloodthirsty beasts at the Temple of the Elk, Tartuccio might have found his artifact or something else insidious. So we have to mess with Tartuccio and the Stag King. I thought that they gave us a new, I wish I could see the world map right now. Alas. Okay. Well, it seems like this is where we're supposed to be, so we will continue. Hang on, sneeze. Wait. Oh my goodness. Oh man. What do we have? Tatzelworm. That's a worm right there.
They go down!
Alright, when they go down, we go high.
Blood for Goron!
I'm just gonna keep making the same jokes, and I don't know, hopefully you guys forget them between episodes or something. I don't know what to say. Get him. Get it. So I guess, like, some of my dudes know spells and stuff, but I don't know. Ooh, what do we have here? Who saw that? Regnigar? Thank you, sir. Good eye. Oh, wow, you got an entire coin. God damn it. I thought it would be like something amazing. Nope, it's garbage. It's okay. Ooh. You didn't make it. Hello, what is all this? Crumpled letter. My dear Kenneth Plammer. Starting to pursue archaeological mission, Northeast River Kingdoms lie, stolen lands, that's where we're at. Inquisitive researcher, yep, naturally require service specialist. Okay, no doubt your ability to recruit such specialists. Yep. Return journey encumbered scant value of interest. Before you set off, obligation warn you that this place is untamed, perilous. Watch out. I should appreciate if you could return with amusing curiosities for me. A token of friendship. Agneth Bregman. Okay, well, he did not. Another fragment of necklace, that's great. Restavik Ranger's broken arrow. This item once belonged to an ancient Brevin. Antiquities expert. Cool. We'll keep on carrying all those random little bits and bobs. And I have to assume that there is going to be some sort of interesting merchants that will... I hope they make something cool. I hope they don't just like pay extra money for it, though they may. I think it'd be cool if they were like, oh man, did you know that you could take all these Brevin arrows and fashion them into a something. Be kind of neat. You got it. There it is. Get it. Nope. Everybody should attack him.
Calculated risk.
Dude. Can we attack the duck? Like, we're on such a roll.
I'll go ahead.
I have to assume that all these random animals are just, like, not difficult. They're just simple. What do we have here? I'm proud of myself, by the way, for pausing so that I can keep the bless up as long as possible. What do we have? A garnet ring. Great. Money. Bone necklace. Merchant. And merchant. Yeah, that's okay. That's great. Moving on up. Alright, so we'll keep kind of sweeping this. I don't think we're in a huge hurry, right? The episode is still young. Had plenty of action. Had plenty of me mumbling. I mean, that's what you're here for. What are we on? Episode 14? 15? I don't even know. But if you don't... And what is this? If you're not into the mumbling and the occasional bit of combat, then you're watching the wrong... The entrance to the old mine seems to have been blocked for a long time. So you're watching the wrong YouTube series. I'm just saying. I am Joe Danger. Behold my droney voice. Behold my sweet, boring sorrow. Sorrow? That doesn't make any sense. Disarm. We don't need to disarm it, although I'm glad that we're seeing the traps. There we go. Any more? Does this mean we're going the right way or very much the wrong way? Hang on. Do a quick alti-tabby. Nope. I need... Ooh. Okay, everybody stop. Not Amiri. Octavia? Octavia.
Here.
Figure out where these people are going. Whoop, up. Really? What do you use to disarm? Trickery? Disarm traps or devices. You have plus 13 on that. Alright, so you're in charge of this.
Done and done.
Oh, we got experience for that? I've been leaving experience on the table every time we run past. Check succeeded. Difficulty's 18, and we get a plus 13, so we have a 75% chance on each of these. Let's hit this one, and then I think we'll be able to move past to... Ooh, sleeping bandits.
No, I'm embarrassed.
You didn't blow it up when you failed. This is fantastic.
I did as you asked.
I assumed that when you messed it up, we would get hurt.
I know the way.
Oh, dead bandits. Get ready. Everybody sneaky. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Joe Danger, and welcome to Joe Danger Kills Bandits in Their Frickin' Sleep. Okay, everybody move closer. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so fantastic. Bandit. I think it's Archer, Thug, and obviously Necromancer. Who do I want to frickin' wreck first.
Right here, my friend.
We are still blessed. We're mostly healed. Oh man, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? So why don't you shield Valerie? Next.
Well,
I need you. Let's
I need a
keep you.
challenge.
I want you to go right up into the middle. It's a terrible idea, but this is the world we live in, and I am excited to live in it.
Won't let you down.
Octavia, I want you to go right down here, and maybe we're going to have you do a color spray? Yeah. Maybe just like that.
No
Estelle,
mistakes.
pull out your sword and go there. We're going to be flanking them. Tristian, Regnagar, Valerie. Valerie,
As you order.
you're going to go there. Tristian's going to have to chase you, which is fine. You go... Oh, don't go that close. Don't go that close. Okay. Saved. Go. Okay, we got the Shield of Faith out on yeah, Valerie, perfect. Great. I do want you to move a little closer just in case we need to do some heals. Oh my gosh, they have no idea. This is the best. Okay, you three?
This will
There.
hurt.
You three?
I'll
There.
fight if I have to.
Hey, Amiri? You're on that one.
Running won't help you!
Crack. Alright. Oh, this is how they feel when they surprise me. I alt-tabbed theirs. Hopefully this moves a little quicker when I... There. Oh my goodness, they exploded. Great.
Stay behind
Hit
me.
that one. Oh, they're dead. Oh, we're just
So it's come
freaking
to
wrecking
this.
these dudes. The attacks of opportunity all over. Oh, Tristian, come on, my dude. Alright, can somebody, like, sleep him or daze him? Yeah. See if you can daze that one. You guys keep doing that. Octavia, we didn't need the color spell, that's for sure. Do we have a jolt? No. Another dage? See if you can fatigue him. I don't know. I'm not super excited about Tristian being down there. Okay, they wrecked them. Everybody. Us, the giant bandit man. We are down one excellent healer. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Tristian's okay. No, Tristian's super dead. Amiri is alive. Let's keep it that way. Estelle, can you please not treat affliction? You can't cast anything. I don't want to rest in the middle of like an area, but we are definitely resting after this, although that hasn't gone super well in the past. Resting in like a fighty sort of... Alright, just hit him. Boom, boom. Couple more, guys. You got him. Oh, wow, that was a lot of damage on Regnagar. Thank you. My dudes, that was... It started out so strong. It started out real strong. It got real crap real quick. Masterwork Greatsword. Breastplate? 30 for 50 is better than most of our armor, frankly. That's +1, so that's not getting better. Breastplate is medium. What are you wearing? A breastplate. See, this is what I'm talking about. You're wearing heavy. You wear light, yeah? Medium. Medium hide. Perfect. So, grab that. And we will put that on you. From 4 to 6. The armor check penalty goes down. The Arcane's failure we do not care about. And the max dex we don't particularly care about. Can we drop you? Thank you. I don't want to carry you. What else we got? Rock. Chocolate. Masterwork dagger. 1 pound for 100 gold. Absolutely. That's what I'm talking about. Chain shirt. It is light at 4. Let's just make absolute sure. Who wears light armor? You do, right? Light for 4. I'm going to assume the +1 means it's better. You're wearing light? I don't have anything better. What is this? Leather armor light for 2. Drop. Dropped it like it's high. You're not wearing armor. So there's that. What? Why? You don't wear armor? You just run around wearing robes. Okay, well, next time Tristian levels up, he's going to get something that lets him wear frickin' armor. You have the heaviest armor. Okay, good. Whew, wow. Tristian, that's really... I'm upset. Bracers. Unidentified bracers. Oh, they're bracers +1. Well, that it would make sense to put that on our tank. As soon as we find them. They glow. We know that. That's a necklace. Let's go to armor. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that we did just pick up bracers +1. There we go. Thank you. They're not armor, they're ring. They're accessories. You know, it's just to bring out the color and the... Hello. Golden trinket. Merchant. Excellent. More bracers? No. Earring. Apparently bracers and earrings look incredibly similar. It's okay. Milk and honey? No, flour. Just kidding. Pouring down my body. It's a Beck song. Don't worry about it. All that garbage. What's this? Milking, honey. Leather armor +1. We're at 3 for light. Whereas light, almost Tristian. It's maybe worth bringing around. You have less arcane spell failure. Every once in a while, Regnigar might actually do that. You're already wearing almost the exact same thing. All right. Actually, you don't need that good of armor. Regnigar is up on the front lines. There we go. Perfect. Milking, honey. We were gonna talk about camping. Ready to go to your spot? Thank you. 6 guards. Alright, let's start resting and rest up.
Are we too cruel to our enemies?
No.
Perhaps some of them could still have been turned to the light.
What do you mean, we? I'm the one who's cruel to our enemies. You're the one who stands there babbling your prayers.
Truth. Yes? Yes. Oh my goodness. We cooked. We actually cooked. This is the best camp ever. Ever. Ooh, Estelle suddenly awoke inside the house. We're back at the nightmare, the river nightmare, I assume. Dogs were howling fiercely not far away. It smelled like burning. The wooden walls were steaming hot and smoke was wreathing beneath the low ceiling. Last time we jumped out. Let's try to open the door. Estelle pushed the door with her shoulder, but it wouldn't budge. The flames were starting to crawl up the walls. Estelle grew short of breath and she sat down heavily on the floor. Estelle's skin felt cold. She heard the murmur of the water and the soft lapping of waves. After opening her eyes, she saw a rocky river bottom and a bloated body, tangled in green water weeds. The drowned man's empty gaze was fixed upon Estelle. The drowned man's mouth opened slowly, and a hoarse whisper said, "Shrike River, Estelle." At this moment, Estelle finally awoke, drenched in sweat. She told us what she'd seen in the dream. Yeah, well, you know, been there, seen that. That's still as creepy as it was before. Hey, though, I'm going to.
Time.
I'm going to put a cut in here. We're going to stop it here. We are going to continue going through the old Sycamore and trying to find Mr. Tartuccio and teach him a severe lesson with as many swords and pointy things as we can muster. You're still super wrecked. Really not happy about that. And you still have wisdom damage. That's crazy. I wonder how do we... can you seriously still not do any of this? Let's... hang on. Ability damage minus 3. Huh. That's terrible. Alright, well, we're just not doing great there. Anyway, hey! Listen, if you enjoyed the episode, hit like. It's the button towards the bottom of the video. If you enjoy listening to me ramble while I play video games, hit subscribe. You can do it way more often. Also, catch me on Instagram. And if you don't catch me there, then catch me on Twitch. I'm Joe Dangerpants on the Twitch. On here, I am Joe Danger. In the real life, I am Joe Danger. And I appreciate you coming through. Thank you very much for coming. Thanks for watching. I'm Joe Danger. Bye forever.